not sure if that's what he used. He said he can't feel his limbs, and the feeling was very intense, very weird, and it scared him. So he decided to stop. So he asked me about it, and I'm glad he did, because I actually have an explanation for this. See, the I I don't necessarily preach a particular style of meditation as long as it does its job. However, the one that I use personally is and the one that I recommend. I don't make it a necessity, but the one that I recommend simply because of its tradition, simply because of the amount of work that has been done for on this meditation to make it robust, is the Ishakriya meditation. And I've learned so many things from doing that, and I recommend it to all of my friends, all of my clients. So the ones who are willing to do it, then they will do it. So this time is trying to do Ishakriya. So I asked him to describe to me how he was doing this, and actually did I ask him? And anyway, he described to me how he was doing, but basically, what happened was that instead of going into the proper sequence, he decided to, sit however way he that is comfortable to him, which is lying down, leaning back, looking up, hands down like that, and he decided to do. And so the process of Ishakriya is that when we breathe in, we take the thought, I am not my body. And when we breathe out, I am not my mind. I'm not even this mind. And we do it on a cross-legged position, sitting upright with our head slightly tilted upwards, with our hands casually open, like open a little bit like that. So that is how the posture is meant to be done. So he instead of doing that, this friend of mine, he decided to just lean back, hands down. So a lot of things were not done, and he skipped the last part of the process as well. So in the last part of the process, there was some slight music, followed by the chanting, like that, followed by listening to a certain type of mantra, which is actually a poem. It's in fact a poem to talk about the freedom. How do we attain freedom? So all of these elements are there for a reason, and majority part of it was completely lost. So I decided that I want to share this because it's very interesting. See, first things first, why sit in a cross-legged position? The reason when we do it in a cross-legged position, we don't do it simply cross-legged position. We put it where the heels go into the crotch and the other heel go like that. Okay, so we don't just cross like that, we cross like that. Okay, that is the beginner one. The advanced one you may see before, it looks like something like this, so where it's like the lotus position. But that is a bit difficult to do. So for beginners, we do this pose where we put our feet in and we put another feet over here, where the side of our thigh is actually in contact with the ground. So when you're in this position, this something that's in the yogic culture is called the Muladhara chakra is locked. It is locked. It means the energy doesn't escape. So what happened if I were to use modern science to describe this and to dissect this? We know in NLP that physiology and psychology plays interconnected role. What our posture is at a certain times will dictate how we feel, or rather will influence how we feel. As an example, if I'm hunched like that, I will feel a certain way, as opposed to when I'm chest up like that. So when someone is not cross-legged in this way, and you're just sitting down in a normal position, certain elements were lost. What were lost? This chakra, Muladhara chakra, is a chakra of safety, survival. In Maslow's hierarchy of need, at the very bottom of the hierarchy of need is survival, is safety, right? So there is a reason why all of this is happening because safety is the most basest human behavior. It's a basest human need, most basic human need. And when you got scared, if you got scared and terrified at some point, where does the feeling come? The feeling doesn't come over here. When you, if you are absolutely terrified of your own safety, there is this deep cold feeling at the base of your spine. There's this deep, deep, deep cold feeling. So by locking it this way, you're embracing it, embracing the bottom of the spine, that part over there, with warmth and comfort. And when you're grounded fully down like this, it sends a signal to your body. It says, okay, it's safe, nothing is wrong, nothing is wrong, nothing is wrong. So that's why we sit in cross-legged posture. And when we open a palm like that, opening a palm is different from closing it like that. When you open it like this, you're ready to receive. When you're doing like this is a defensive posture. This is a defensive posture. You know, so if some of you watch Planet of the Apes, when one of the apes are looking for forgiveness, they go like that, right? So this is receive. This is not receiving. This is to close. This is to this is a sign of dominance, like Nazi, sick hail, like that, right? Instead of like that. It plays a very different kind of feeling when you do this versus when you do this. So when you do this and you're sitting down in cross-legged posture, when you do this, you're ready to receive. When you're doing this, depending on what is the context, sometimes we use it to feel what's inside, but otherwise, it is not really it is meant to get in touch with what's inside, and that gives a lot more, how to put it, defense kind of energy rather than receive kind of energy, repel, I would even say. And so when I put it down like this, I'm basically saying, no, don't disturb me. I want to get in touch inside. Okay, don't disturb me. So, and then another thing, chest up, back straight. Why? Chest up, back straight, confidence, strength, courage, right? Looking upwards versus looking downwards. This is a submissive posture. This is a learning posture. And when you're focusing that point between your eyebrows, you know what happens when you have that ding moment, when you have when you had that eureka moment. Where does the feeling come from? Here. So doing this allows you to get in touch and pay attention for that eureka moment when you're doing that meditation. So you go like that and you close your eyes and you focus on in between your eyebrows with your spine straight, feet crossed, hands open. That is the right posture. So these are all safety features to be in place to make sure that you physiologically, at least, you are prepared, you're ready to receive, and you are prepared and ready to receive by feeling safe. And then towards the end, after about 12 minutes of saying, I am not my mind, I'm not my body, I'm not my body, I'm not my mind, a lot of things are unsettled, right? So then comes the soothing music, and after the soothing music, then comes the ah. So when you do ah, what happens then is that you are participating in unison together with the other fellow meditators who are doing the same thing, and you realize, okay, I'm not alone, right? You realize I'm not alone. You realize that, okay, when you're doing this, you are taking control again of your body. Okay, I am here, I'm doing something, this is me, I'm making this sound happen. And after that, there is this mantra that was being recited, which is actually very, very calming as well. So when something scary happened during meditation, is because not the necessary steps have not been taken, and certain steps have been skipped even. So therefore, things happen. So so I thought I just want to share that. Maybe it's helpful, maybe it's not. Let me know whether it's helpful. So if something happened during meditation, you're not doing it right, make sure you learn it from proper sources. My recommendation, Ishakriya, go and search up on it on YouTube. With that being said, that's my sharing for today. I shall see you guys tomorrow in Journal with Me. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, stay true. See you soon.